Ribs, this is one city I don't mind visiting. You were the top rookie last month and ever.
Here we go, MP. You know you can do it.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incidental. If you are having a issue, any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word grizzlies along with your issue and seek your station to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. A reminder to not the water bottle and note every fan receive a Grizzlies logo water bottle. The National Basketball Association and the Memphis Grizzlies are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or enter a play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to detention and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA, the game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across the earth.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. MP out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And safe to say, MP wasted no time establishing himself as a player to watch in his career. You know, Greg, his name can already be thrown around as one of the greatest to ever play.
And it's strange to see that happen so fast for a player like MP. The accomplishments and accolades he's achieved, MP is on a clear path towards greatness.
Driving the lane, and the dunk by MP.
Well, you love to see the athleticism that MP is developing here. Gets a step, and look out.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. In the corner, Kennard with it. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. A 3 from MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got 10 points in the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Morant looking around. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Morant with a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Young for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Aldama slams it in.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He had 56 points, but the big standout was his season high in rebounds. What an effort on the glass. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
1:46 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 7. Young. Good, and Curry gets the assist. MP's got 15 points.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now here's Morant. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. The jump hook, count it. 1:09 left to play here in the first. MP passes to Curry. Stolen by Jackson. Inside. And Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Memphis. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Now Eldama. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
A nice shot by Young. Young's got 19 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. They've got Heel, Kuminga out there with Kevon Looney. And it's Young, and it's Podziemski in at the 2 guard.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 11. Taken away by Williams. Outside, Smart. And it's Smart again missing. Heel kicks to Young. Puts up a 3. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Bounce pass from Smart. Beyond the arc. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score, Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jackson finds Smart. Here's Laravia. That three off the mark. The three from MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 27 points.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Smart wide open. He fires. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
And now, here are a set of teams that have held their opponents to very few points in the second half of the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review the previous play is under review. Foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review,
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Several teams changing it up here. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone...
MP getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the man at courtside.
Hello. I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out on the shooters, make them earn their points inside. But even if that were tried, I don't think it would play out that way.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Morant. G.G. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
Kennard, the pass to Morant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Kennard. Now Eldama. They get it again. That shot no good.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And here's Young from the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Morant against Young. Jackson has the open look. And that time, also a missed shot. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And Young, here we go. The Grizzlies pull it in. It's stolen by Curry. 4-on-1 and they're running. Young's shot is good. MP's got 39.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Outside Jackson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Wants to get it to Morant and does. The Warriors pull it in. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he drives in. He got it again. Sensational.
That will do it. 40 points for him, and he's pulled even.
And to think, GA, at the start of the year, we'd see someone match the record for most 40-point games is simply spectacular.
And to tie the mark of 63 games of 40 or more, it's just awe-inducing. To score 40 or more in over 3/4 of the NBA season is something that players don't even dream of. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Young into the lane.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Eldama. Looking for Kennard. He gets it in there. That one falls. Kennard's got 11 points.
Good job by Kennard. He makes the read, and that's an impressive play just to get to the inside.
MP dishes to Wiggins. The 3-ball. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Wiggins.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And it's Morant with the rebound. Grizzlies shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Golden State's gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. A nice shot by Young.
That's a smooth long-range bomb from MP, building even more confidence behind that line.
Pass to Eldama. There's Jackson with the 3. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The 3-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout. ends up going with the new group. Then for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Rashawn Holmes. Young is subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Jackson. And here's Kennard. Pass to Jackson. There's the three. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 8 rebounds in this game. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Looney. Then there's Moody. And it's Young. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
And both free throws good for MP. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And that one's good. MP. Young's got 55.
MP making his presence felt inside. They like him to get his points in tight.
The three from Morant. Warriors with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
MP, good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long, making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And you can see the confidence Morant possesses. He's fine testing his luck with the quick pull-up, Jay.
And the basket by MP.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.